create LinkedIn conversation ads that'll actually work. It's great for booking sales meetings, getting people to attend your webinar. It's a great way to get in front of your prospects. Like creating any LinkedIn campaign, you go to the LinkedIn Campaign Manager and just create a new campaign. Once you're in there, you're going to rename it. Make sure it's the Advanced tab here, and then click Next. Conversation ads, there's really two options. It's either send someone to a website or use a lead gen form. Depending on what you're trying to do, lead gen forms will have the highest conversion rate versus like a website visit. But again, if the website visit is to download a certain asset that you can't use a lead gen form for, or if there's a certain call to action that you have on that website visit, then you want to use that. But if you're just looking at two things, maybe it's like an incentive for a meeting or book a demo, lead gen form versus website visit, lead gen form is going to have a much higher conversion rate. Some people might say the lead gen form is lower quality, but there's ways to get around that too. For this instance, we're going to go with the lead gen generation option. The first thing you want to do is just make sure you click on these conversation ad format. Message ad is actually going away in a couple months. So make sure to click on that conversation ad format, and that way we can start building the conversation ad. And like any other campaign, make sure you do your targeting, your locations, job titles, company lists versus or industry, whatever that might look like. Here's just an example campaign we already have set up with the audience. It's about 7,900 people. We're doing Canada, US for the location. Job titles, this is a marketing department kind of job titles. We're using company lists, and then a bunch of exclusions. So we have like custom segments, customers and people in the pipeline, company lists that are in another list that we don't want in this one. We have employee size factors in here. There's a lot of different things that we're doing, job titles. When you're creating a new campaign, you will see this enable audience expansion. Make sure that is not clicked. Just know there's no good success from that ever. Daily budget. When you're starting off for a conversation ad, you do want to set it higher. Right now, you are sending the messages, and not everyone will look at the same time, so you just want to set it a little bit higher. This obviously depends on your budget. Then you want to bid, because it's right now it's a cost per send model. You'll see that our bid right here is $100. The recommended bid is about 40 cents. The limit is actually $300. I don't think I've ever had a campaign over $4, $10, $20 at the max. So bid high, because in conversation ads, one person can only get a message every 22 days. So I would bid high so you can be the first one. Just not a lot of people are bidding high, so it's not going to be as high as the bid you actually put in. Once you put in your bid, your budget, I'm going to go next to start creating the ad. You're creating the ad, the first thing you want to do is pick a sender. The sender is what the ad is going to come from. It doesn't come from a company, it comes from a person. For the sender, there's some things we found that work better. So if the sender's title is closely associated to the person you're marketing to, so say a VP of marketing, director of marketing, let's say you're marketing to chief marketing officers, VP of marketing, head of demand gen. If the title of the sender, director of marketing, as long as it's in the same department, it shouldn't be a big issue. Unless you're marketing to salespeople, sales titles are not the best either. Having a department is very important. Someone that's at your company that is very engaged, that has a following on LinkedIn, that's always a good one because you will open rates increase. Male versus female. Female actually does usually have a 5% increased open rate if all else is the same. Then you want to select the lead gen form. Lead gen form, in this example, we're using an incentive. So this is what our messaging looks like. Schedule your intro call for a 205-pound gift card. Usually in this little description here, I like to put what the call is about, just give people a little bit more idea of what they're getting into. And then for LinkedIn, a lot of it's auto-filled. So first name, last name, job title here, company name, company size, industry, those are all going to be auto-filled. So it's not going to hurt your conversion rates. Even this work email that is auto-filled, not everyone has a work email on their LinkedIn profile. So you can do like a custom one and make it just so someone has to actually type it in. You might see conversion rates dip a little bit, but you'll probably get more work emails, but that is up to you. Depends on what your organization cares more about. And the confirmation, for the thing that we're doing, like I mentioned, the incentive, one thing that I found to be very helpful was just having, obviously, something like we can't meet you, but having a scheduling link. We use Chili Piper in the message at the end. So someone can actually click on this link here or click view now to go to the scheduling link. So instead of having our sales team have to reach out, book a call, we have a scheduling link there so the prospect can actually book it right there. So you've seen really good conversion rates when that. It's just something to think about. We just went through the lead gen form. So we're going to start to actually create the ad. When you create a new one, it's going to give you a lot of templates. I usually just do the blank one. So then you put the message. Here's a message that we've seen work very well with the incentive, 29 minutes versus 30 minutes. Our call's 30 minutes. They usually go run under, but 29 versus 30, it's like a charm pricing. The conversion rates actually go up pretty high. Offering the gift card here. Yes, we are leading with the gift card, but we're also talking about like the value of the call. So innovative marketing strategies, we put the social proof, who I am, what we actually do. So that's like our services, and then reiterating the gift card for a meeting. All right, so that's the intro message. And there's the buttons. For the buttons, we've tried a lot of different kinds, but 2 buttons has actually been the most successful ones. The other thing that we found to be very successful is the 2 buttons. It's a yes, I'm in. So like, yes, book the call. It's that call to action. For this one, we send them right to a lead gen form, but a lot of people will do like a qualifying message. And then instead of saying like, no, not interested, we say, not sure, tell me more. So this is someone that might not know your brand as well. They read the message, they're kind of like interested, but they want to know a little bit more. So on that message, you can actually put some more social proof, explain what it is about the call that they're going to learn, just give them a little bit more information. You actually see really good conversion rates from that. And then you send them to the lead gen. Again, with the lead gen form, for conversation ads, when someone clicks the lead gen form, the message will actually send them a thank you message within the message ad. So we like to put the intro call booking link there as well. So it gives them another option. You can see here, so both these buttons give them another option to book the call. LinkedIn is making some changes in the next couple months. So going from conversation ads to conversation starter ads. So I'll create a video on how those work very soon. But for now, this is how to create conversation ads. Convert.